Your $5,000 quantum wealth coach is getting rich off your burnout, and the only thing vibrating is your credit card being declined. I see you. I really do. I see those 15 open tabs on your laptop at 11 p.m. Half of them are spreadsheets for your soul-crushing corporate job, and the other half are manifestation masterclasses promising to help you ascend past your 9 to 5. You're exhausted, you're overworked, and you're looking for a way out, right? Then, like clockwork, a wealth architect in a flowy linen outfit filming from a rented villa in Tulum pops up on your feed. She tells you that the only reason you aren't a multimillionaire is because your frequency is too low. It's not the stagnant wages, the 8% interest rates, or the fact that your company just cut bonuses, right? No, she says it's your limiting beliefs. Let's be real for a second. This is spiritual gaslighting, plain and simple. We're exposing the predatory world where alignment is just a fancy code word for completely unregulated financial advice. These people aren't selling you a business strategy. They're selling you a psychological trap designed to make you feel like your financial struggle is a moral failing. I'm going to show you exactly how they weaponize your ambition against you, turning your very real burnout into their personal ATM. By the end of this, you'll realize that the only thing quantum about their wealth is how fast your money disappears into their pocket, while you're left visualizing a bank account that's actually in the red. We're pulling back the curtain on the high vibration scam before you spend another dime trying to manifest your way out of a math problem. It's time to stop paying for fantasies and start looking at the cold, hard data. Let's get real for a second, okay? Because I know your Instagram feed is currently a graveyard of good vibes only and quantum leaping into abundance. But here's the problem, and you need to hear this. Your landlord doesn't accept abundance mindset as a form of payment for rent, and your grocery store definitely doesn't take gratitude journals at the checkout line. I've seen so many smart, professional women like you who have worked their
The psychology of money isn't about your frequency, it's about your behavior and your grit. These scammers want to turn your very real burnout into a spiritual crisis. They want you to believe that the reason you're tired and broke is a mindset block, rather than the fact that inflation is eating your paycheck and you're not invested in assets that outpace it. When a bear market hits, and trust me, it always does, your high vibration isn't going to stop your portfolio from sliding. But do you know what will? Understanding market cycles and having the cold, hard logic to keep buying when everyone else is panicking. Logic is the only thing that survives a recession. The most dangerous part of this vibration nonsense is that it shifts the blame onto you. If the money doesn't show up after you've visualized it, the guru just tells you that you didn't believe hard enough. It's a perfect closed-loop scam where they get paid and you get the guilt. But while you're busy trying to fix your energy, there's one specific trick these gurus use to make sure you never actually look at your bank statement. It's a psychological trap so subtle that most professionals don't even realize they've fallen into it until their savings are completely gone, and the vibe they're left with is pure financial ruin. It is time for the guru audit, you know? I need you to do something uncomfortable. Look at your credit card statement and unsubscribe from any so-called mentor who cannot explain a simple PE ratio, but is more than happy to sell you a $2,000 course on soul alignment. If they are teaching you how to manifest money, but they cannot teach you how to read a balance sheet, they are not a financial strategist. They are a professional parasite. You are currently funding their lifestyle while you starve your own net worth. Let's implement what I call the abundance redirection. Take that $150 a month you were currently burning on crystals, energetic clearing sessions, or those monthly alignment circles,
and automate a dollar-cost averaging strategy into a low-cost total stock market ETF instead. One is a donation to a grifter's luxury vacation fund. The other is the foundational step towards your actual retirement. From here on out, you are going to use the 48-hour logic rule. I mean, make a promise to yourself. Never, under any circumstance.
Let's cut the spiritual fluff and run a real simulation on your life, shall we? You've spent months chasing high vibrational wealth, lighting candles, and waiting for the universe to drop a paycheck into your lap, while your bank account sits there laughing at you. I want you to log into your brokerage and banking apps once a week, not to meditate on them, but to actually look at them. Because here is the cold, hard truth. Numbers do not have vibes. They don't care if your chakras are aligned. They don't care about your intention boards. They only care about the delta between what you earn and what you keep. If you compare a manifested portfolio, which is usually just a fancy way of saying, I hope money appears, to a tracked, audited net worth, you'll see the scam for what it is. You are being gaslit into believing that financial success is a byproduct of your mood. It's not. It's a byproduct of high income skills and aggressive asset accumulation. If you're a professional making $80,000 a year, you don't need a money frequency ritual. You need to automate your contributions into low-cost index funds and stop buying into expensive wealth mindset coaching programs that are, let's be real, they're essentially glorified Ponzi schemes. I want you to track your progress toward that first $100,000. It's the hardest milestone, right? Because it requires you to ignore the noise. When you focus on the data, you'll notice that your feelings fluctuate like a pendulum, but your brokerage account should be a steady upward trend line. When you stop chasing the high vibration grift and start chasing a 15% savings rate, you'll finally see why those gurus want you distracted. They want you focused on your aura because they don't want you looking at their bank statements. But there's a massive problem that occurs when you actually start hitting these financial milestones. A psychological trap that most people don't see coming until they've already lost their sanity. I'm going to show you exactly how the high vibration crowd pivots to blame you when your bank account outgrows their advice. Make sure you're subscribed to Money Blueprint, because the next stage of this manipulation is even more predatory than the first. The real quantum leap you're looking for isn't hidden in some manifestation workshop or, some overpriced PDF promising to align your chakras with your checking account, right? It's the realization that your professional worth has absolutely nothing to do